pressure. A lot of niggas done left me up in the cold, and everything that I touch turn into gold. I'm praying to God to bless me on my soul. I learned my lesson and now I have control. Too much pressure. These mad at me know that I'm better. You can't trick me out of my spot. I know you.
What up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. As you can see, I just want to say thank you for everybody that took their time out to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, who like my YouTube channel, who comment on my YouTube channel. Y'all seen my last video with me and my best friend at the mukbang. I just want to take some time out and just chop it up and talk a little bit and just vibe a little bit. You know, just give you a one-on-one with just Tay Renee, Buttus. Do me a favor. Before you even watch this video, or you can watch it to the end, just make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. You feel me? I'm trying to get this channel up. I'm trying to build it up. I'm trying to give y'all more content. I got some good shit coming on the way. I mean, this one is going to be something totally different, inspiring. I mean, on another level. And it's going to definitely help a lot of people. And it also going to help me, enlighten me on a lot of things too. My guest that I'm going to have next on my channel is going to shock the world. But guess what? Good information is always good to put out there to the people, to spread the word out. You feel me? Because I'd rather see people elevate. You know what I mean? That's just always been my personal vibe with me. You know, just uplifting people, making sure like anybody that's rocking with me, they leveling up just as well as myself. You feel me? And you know, self-motivation is not easy. Self-motivation come within. Self-motivation come with, you know, loving yourself and loving yourself more and getting to know yourself on an everyday basis. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a good journey. You feel me? I just started this YouTube channel maybe like 6 months ago. You know, I'm not going to even talk about being consistent, because at the end of the day, you know, it's all about just picking up the camera and just putting it on you, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, being consistent is very important, but I don't really want to tap into it, because at the end of the day, I work, I got family, I got things that I got to take care of, priorities and stuff like that. But I want to make y'all my priority too, just to show y'all some good content and just show y'all my life and just, you know, put it all out there, you know. And on some real shit though, like I just been like in my world, in my own bubble, in my own space, you know, just focusing on the good things and the positive things in my life, you understand? And I'm just so proud of myself how far I came, you know. Like I remember when, you know, I was just trying to just figure things out and just trying to like put things together and always saying like, yo, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But it's never really good to say that. It's never really a perfect time to really do shit. Only time is perfect is when you actually do it. The time is perfect when you actually do it. You understand? So, you know, I just want to just talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Just let y'all see me. And, you know, I got this nice little royal blue on. You feel me? And I just was feeling the vibes of this color and shit like that. So, yeah, I hope y'all like the color. I hope y'all like the vibe. I'm in the car. You feel me? I'm giving y'all a car video, but it's all good as long as I can get this shit out to you, and y'all can be able to vibe with Tay Renee, Buttus. It's all good. Thank you for locking in with Too Much Pressure TV. You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of good shit going on, you know. And let me just tell you like this, yo. Sometimes you gotta stay out of the way from things that's gonna like pull you back, or stay out of the way of things that people really just don't understand. You know, like it's okay that people don't understand your mission, your journey, and where you're trying to go with certain things. But I'm trying to create, you understand? I'm a content creator. Y'all should know on Instagram, I'm always giving entertainment. You feel me? On TikTok, you feel me? On Facebook and all that. Facebook, shout out to my Facebook family. It's more intimate on Facebook. I'm pretty sure y'all still get the content on Facebook or whatever the case is through my 24-hour Facebook posts and stuff like that, because I try to tap into every avenue and every media that I have connected with me or whatever the case is. And I just want to just say this important thing, you understand? A lot of people ain't gonna understand your journey. I always pump this shit. They ain't gonna understand your journey, and they don't have to, you know. But one thing about me, if you're gonna be around me and my circle and my energy, and especially if I'm giving you energy and my time out the day and stuff like that, you know, you gotta understand my world, you know. Just like if I come around you and you want me to understand your world and what you're doing, I'm always supporting people. I'm always hanging out, and when I get a chance to, you feel me? Because I don't hang out as much, you know. I'm very structured, and I'm gonna always pump that. I'm very structured in my life. I'm not just over here doing this and doing that. Everything is just really like gotta be something that I really feel like is important to really do, and just like feeling like it's worth it. You understand? Sometimes people just be going with the flow and shit. I ain't going with the flow no more. You understand? Like, if this shit ain't really on that content creation shit, you know, I got my personal life, but my personal life right now is doing content, moving around with the camera, and just doing some exciting shit, you know. And I just found me a photographer and everything like that. We're gonna just take some nice pictures and stuff like that, and you know, just put me out there more, you know. So all the ladies and gents, if you want to be around me, you're gonna have to get on board. You feel me? That's just how it's gonna go. I'm moving like if this is just the last of the last. You understand that? And when I say the last of the last, meaning like, you know, I'm not waiting no more. I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm not gonna wait for next week. I'm not gonna wait for next year. And everybody got this deadline and shit like that. My deadline is right now. This is when we go put this music out. We're gonna put these contents out. We're gonna put these photos out. We're gonna, you know what I mean? So just know, if you be around me, it's all business, it's all love, it's all fun, it's all, yeah, you know, give back to the community type vibe. You know, I'm with that shit. The holiday is coming up. You know, I hope a lot of people out there understand that I'm on a mission with things. You understand? Like, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal at all. It's just like sometimes you just got to just go and do it. And it might be a lot of people that may fall off because they don't understand the vibes of where you're trying to go with certain shit. You understand? But it's okay. I'm not mad. But don't come in my circle. Don't come around thinking like, yo, everything is going to always be about you. You know, I already did that already, where I always have it to where people want to do things and I'm in their world, I'm in their bubble. I'm over there supporting them. I'm over there giving them good energy and stuff like that. I'm a black sister that's grinding, that did it from the bottom, now reaching to the top, you know. But most know me by Tay Renee. Most know me by Buttus. Most know me by the talent that I give to you guys. Most know that I do music, I dance, I do a little bit of singing, I do a little bit of everything. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah, competition, any type of sports or anything like that, I'm all for it. I'm just like an active fucker. You understand? I just like to go out there and just have a great time. But back to what I was trying to say. It's okay to really stick into what you're trying to do and not really worry about how everybody feel about you. You understand? So, you know, I just been seeing a lot of people lately just been moving a little weird. You understand? But I understand what it is about. It's about my spirituality and how I move, my morals, my boundaries. A lot of people ain't used to things like that. They used to people just going with the flow with how they are. You understand? They used to people just jumping on board. But I ain't jumping on board. It got to be for a real cause or a positive reason, or something that you're doing positive, or something that you're doing to elevate yourself and elevate others. And even if I'm around, elevate me. You understand? I'm trying to elevate and lift up people too. But in the midst of it, you don't need to be in situations where people would take you out of your character. And that's the problem. You understand? People sometimes just don't understand that what you're doing is not trying to devalue or make them belittled or anything like that. It's just like, this is my passion. This is what I like to do. This is something that I create or desire to be in this world. You understand? Regardless if it's entertainment or just me being a good person to a person. You understand? Like, or whatever. But people be bringing they demonic ways around, and they selfish ways around, and they malicious ways around me, and I just don't like it, and I stay away, and I stay to myself. Oh, why you don't come out? Why you don't go out? Yo, why we can't hang out? Why we can't do this? Yo, let me tell you something. When I was going through battles and stuff, battling with demons or whatever the case is, and had to get my life together, I locked in with myself. I didn't go out there and try to be around people and bring down people and tell people who they are, what they do, this and that. If I'm telling you that when you bring certain energies to me and I happen to point some things out about you that's not sitting right with me, that's because I know myself and love myself to not deal with things like that. You understand? But it's nothing personal, like I'm judging you or trying to like take you down in any type of way. You understand? It's more like, yo, you got to get the hell away from me because your energy is bothering my spirits right now. You understand? So it's not aligning together. So at the end of the day, I got to get you the hell out of here. You understand? What you was doing before you even knew me, what you was doing before you even came around me. How was your attitude? How was your mood? What was your vibes like? Okay, if it was good, bring that good to me. But if it was bad, stay the hell away from me. And that's just what it is. It's no cutting corners or anything like that. It's just more like, I know what I want. I know what I desire. I know what it's supposed to feel like if a friend is a friend. I know what it's supposed to feel like if I'm trying to get to know somebody as a shorty. I know what's to feel like if somebody's just like not really being a real person to me. You understand? Like they being fake. I know those things. I know those behaviors. You understand? I grew up in the gutter. You understand? So I already know how that shit is. You understand? When a motherfucker is just a miserable person, bro. Or the energy, or they going through some shit, but they acting like they not going through some shit. They acting like they happy, and the world is just like, oh. Listen, I've been there before where the world wasn't who, and yay. But I had to lock in with myself. I couldn't go around people and be like, yo, I'm going through this shit, so I want you to go through this shit. Why people be moving like that? Take a second. Why people be moving like that? Why people feel like we have to really like sit in people trauma and all that and go through the things that they was going through or what they going through? No. If anything, let a black sister come around and encourage you or help you through your problems and your situation. I don't want to become that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I didn't create it. You understand? God created you. So the first person you should run to is God. You understand? That's the first person I go to when I have problems, when I need to talk and get some answers for myself to move forward and understand the world and understand myself more. I go to God. That's the only person I go to. I don't run to miscellaneous motherfuckers or people that I feel like they are friends or whatever the case is to get their input. You know what I mean? When I do vent, if I do, because I really don't, because at the end of the day, what can you really do for me, really, that God can't do for me? You understand? He's the one that's above all, period, point blank. You understand? So at the end of the day, like, I just want niggas to know that it's nothing personal. It just is a simple fact is, niggas is just on the grind. Niggas just want better for themselves. Niggas want to move to another level in life. They don't want to be stagnated. I don't want to be stagnated. You understand? It's just not in my DNA. It's not in my blood. It's not in nothing that how God created me. He created me to be great. He gave me a purpose to help people, to be there for people. You understand? But I can't be there for people that pushes me away because they dealing with other demons and other things that I just don't understand. And it's okay if I don't understand. I'm not the super higher power, which is God. You understand? I'm not a therapist. I'm not a person that's like, oh, yo, I can figure it all out for you. No, I can give you life experience that I experience. I can be an ear to listen to, but I ain't listening to no bullshit though. You understand? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people be talking just to let time go by. I realize that shit. A lot of people be talking because they want to make themselves look good and just love the way how they hear themselves talk. But they not putting nothing into action. They not making moves. They not like, all right, listen, even if it just don't take off, even if it just don't fly right now, but I know I got a plan. Where's the plan? Where's the mind frame where you got to say, yo, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take step one, and in step one, I'm going to do this. But the first step is praying and asking God to walk you through your journey, to get you through what you're going through. That's the first step. Going within yourself and reaching to your heart and asking yourself and asking God, is my heart is right to really, really, really serve the people and be out there with the people. I'm not saying just go under a rock and just disappear. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying Stop bringing the bullshit to people that's really genuine, good-hearted people out here that's just trying to strive and get to the next level to better themselves. Listen, it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's just like you, that don't want nothing for themselves, that just want to stagnate and bullshit the process. You understand? They don't want to go through the process. They want to jump ship. They want to go and get it fast. They want to take the shortcut. They want someone else to give it to them. There's some people out there. Go mess with them and y'all figure that out. But you got some people that's staying down, true to themselves, loving themselves unconditionally. You understand? That's not taking the shortcut. That's putting in the work. The groundwork. You understand? The groundwork. That's what it's about. Putting in the groundwork. Even when it's not looking like something. But you always got to say this to yourself. Because I always said this to myself and I always tell the people. I always took something that was nothing and made it into something. All the time. Regardless if it was a small idea, man. I brought that shit to light. And I'm bringing this to light. I'm bringing this to my channel. I'm grooving. I'm smoothing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm looking good. Skin glowing. Like, don't come over here and trying to bite on that shit, man. At the end of the day, I ain't fucking with none of y'all motherfuckers in that way. We're trying to nitpick and trying to see what you're doing to disturb your peace. I'm not on that bullshit, so don't do that shit to me. Ain't flying over here on Too Much Pressure TV. This is Tay Renee, Buttus, man. You got what I'm trying to say? I got a voice. God gave me a voice. He gave me a purpose, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to apply it, and I'm going to push it out to the world, man, because the world need to hear this shit. You understand? No matter how the delivery is, sometimes it's just like, yo, you just got to get it out there. You understand? Some people want to mute you. They want to put you through obstacles and different trials and shit like that just for them to approve of you. Listen, the way I show up, that's the way who I am, man. If I ever gave you some shit where you push back, it's because you did some shit to me. You understand? Because I don't go around messing with people and putting my bullshit on people and shit like that. I go and I figure that shit out. I go to God and ask God, yo, give me strength. Whatever I'm going through, help me through it. Because right now, my heart ain't right. But guess what? My heart is right. My heart is solid. I'm a fucking lion, man. I'm a lion. I roar through anything, all the bullshit. Even when people be trying to hold it back. Even when I see the jealousy and the envy and conversations. Or even when I see a person or they body language when they around. That's why I cleared my circle out. And you know what? My circle is just me now. You feel me? And guess what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not satisfied with the bullshit with people trying to put out there. They say when you leveling up and you putting yourself out there, you're going to start seeing a lot of devilish shit. But guess what? I see that shit a mile away. I see that shit real closely. It don't take me a long time to identify what's your intentions with me or identify or take a whole bunch of situations to happen. Nah, we gonna handle that shit right now, today, not tomorrow, today. And if it is tomorrow, just know tomorrow you gonna know I wasn't playing yesterday. I ain't playing today. I ain't playing for the future. You feel me? It's time to elevate. It's time to freaking get on your job. It's time to do the things that you love to do in this world, man. Regardless of anything, whatever you want to do, man, it's time to put it out there and apply that pressure. That's why it's called Too Much Pressure. And I have to just get on here, and I don't care if I'm rambling and all that. I just have to let a couple of things off my chest go. Right now, I just came from the fish market. I got some shrimps, fried shrimps. I got some snow crabs. I got some crab sticks. I got some seasoning fries. You feel me? But I'm taking time out to talk to y'all, you know what I mean? But a nigga hungry though, ain't gonna front though. A nigga hungry, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, stay tuned. You feel me? I'm about to drop something soon. We about to, I'm gonna light it up, man. Cause if it's dark out there, we gonna light it up. Tay gonna light it up. Tay Renee gonna light it up, yo. Shout out to everybody that been messing with me, that been rocking with my channel, that been subscribing and just locking in every time I drop a video, yo. Stay tuned, man. This ain't the end of it, you heard? You heard?
Rather get my family out the hood than stay in the hood. My family is good, that's a fact. Niggas done change up, put me in danger. Have to move smarter, yeah, stay with the strap. When you reach a certain level,